Almost 500 people die each year from an unintentional or accidental gun discharge. Whether for hunting out in the field, for practice while at a shooting range, or if you carry for personal safety, firearm safety should always come first. Whether you've been shooting for a while or you've never handled a firearm, it is good to familiarize yourself with some simple safety rules. To be safe, we need to look at the parts of the gun. Each type of firearm has three main parts. A way to remember this is with the acronym MAT, standing for muzzle, action, and trigger. The muzzle is the head, where the bullet or projectile leaves the firearm. The action is the inner mechanism of a firearm that loads, locks, fires, extracts, and ejects the ammunition cartridge. And lastly, the trigger is the switch of the gun which causes the action to start. Now that we have learned the parts of a firearm, let's learn about firearm safety. Always keep the muzzle pointed in a safe direction. If everyone handles a firearm so carefully that the muzzle never pointed at something they didn't intend to shoot, there would be virtually no firearm accidents. Never point your gun at anything you do not intend to shoot. This is particularly important when loading or unloading a firearm. In this event of an accidental discharge, no injury can occur as long as the muzzle is pointing in a safe direction. Firearms should be unloaded when not in use. Firearms should be loaded only when you are ready to shoot. When not in use, firearms and ammunition should be secure in a safe place, separate from each other. Always keep action open when not in use. Never assume a gun is unloaded. Check for yourself. But also do not rely on the gun's safety. Treat every gun as though it can fire at any time. The safety on any gun is a mechanical device that, like any such device, can become inoperable at the worst possible time. Safety serves as a supplement to proper gun handling, but cannot possibly serve as a substitute for common sense. You should never handle a gun carelessly and assume that the gun won't fire just because the safety is on. Never touch the trigger on a firearm until you intend to shoot. Be sure of your target and what is behind it. Do not shoot unless you know exactly what you are shooting and what it is going to strike. Be sure that your bullet will not injure anyone or anything beyond your target. And finally, always wear eye and ear protection. All shooters should wear protective shooting glasses and some form of hearing protection while shooting. Hunting and target shooting are amongst the safest of all sports. This list intended to help you make them an even safer by emphasizing the basics of safe gun handling, by reminding you that you are the key to firearm safety.